Hi Ann and Tom, this is Stephanie with Comfort Eagle Roofing. We are here doing a rooftop inspection on a true architectural shingle. So I just came up to take a look at kind of the lower areas to see if there were any collateral damage. So I checked the metal aluminum in the front, which if any impacts had happened would be reflected there. I didn't see any impacts necessarily. Sorry, one moment. So I wanted to come around to the back side. So a couple of things, right? So the back porch area is showing some signs of aging, and it's definitely blistering. And that's probably from a lack of ventilation. So it's catching a lot of sun and a lot of heat, but there's nowhere for the air to kind of escape over the sunroom. So what's happening is that the shingles are starting to blow bubbles, and they're kicking the granules right off of the roof. These look different than, say, an impact. So you have a couple of what could be considered impacts, where you can see where something has kind of pushed the granules down into the asphalt instead of them pushing it out. These are an architectural shingle, or also appear to be newer than the rest of the shingles on the home. So what we're looking for, what your insurance company is going to be looking for, is a bruising. So they're looking for the impact to have left like a little circle all the way around the impact point. And while I'm seeing a little bit of that, I don't see a ton of it. And then the next thing you're going to be looking for is collateral damage. So any impacts to your gutters, downspouts. So I kind of marked up all of the gutters all the way around the home. There's not finding any impacts where hail has made contact with the downspouts here or anywhere else. Chalked up the inside of your gutters, because if it's bouncing around back here, it's going to be bouncing around in there. I'm not seeing anything there. Also, the skylights. So the skylights would be a really good indicator if there had been any hail, especially considering they've got some debris on them. And so what they would be looking for are little impacts. Like you can see the tiny little impacts here, like looks like something kind of knocked the dirt off here. So you have some on this lower area. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to pop up, I'll grab the ladder, I'm going to pop up on the rest of the roof and take a look, see what we're dealing with. Hi Ann, Tom, I'm back again. So made it up to the top of the roof and wanted to bring you up so you can see what you got going on. So we are facing south at the moment. So I'm guessing the storm came in from this direction, because you have quite a few impacts along your south face, where you can see here we've got one nice and squishy, and there's your bruising we were talking about before. And see here, right? So yeah, so I counted 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 impacts to this slope, plus the ones down there, and then I did some over by your chimney as well. So yeah, looks as though you guys have had a storm come through, and probably in great time, because as you can see, your ridge cap is really starting to show its age. It's just completely lost all of its granules, and so the fiberglass and the asphalt mat's starting to split a bit. So, all right, well, I'll be down in just a minute so I can help you avoid the nightmares and the headaches associated with expensive interior damage.